Hi guys, welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thanks for joining for your collective read. Welcome back or welcome to the fam, okay, if you're new here. We are going to jump straight in as we usually do, guys. I have been getting an energy of the veil thinning, okay? The veil between the worlds, okay? I think this is something that you've been feeling. It's something that you have even been seeing, okay? You're definitely not imagining it, okay? You're not imagining what you're feeling. Let's find out who's been trying to reach you. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Maybe this is the wrong deck. Show us what the collective needs to see. Give it one more and then we'll change to our angel answers. Alright, that's it. Come back to you. Oops, sorry about that. Smashing the table around. Let me just put my chair down. There we go. Alright, thank you. Completion and music coming out, guys. And the earth on the bottom of the deck. Okay. The earth, oh, underneath that, heaven and earth. You can't even make this up, okay? The earth, heaven and earth, the veil. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then we've got completion. Okay. I'm hearing the tests have come to completion, okay? And we've got music. You could be receiving messages through music. The words I'm getting, listen to the words. Listen to the words, they matter, is what was coming. But definitely a completion here. Here you are on the earth, heaven and earth. This is the veil, okay? The veil between the heaven and the earth. Guys, man, this is crazy. No wonder we weren't meant to get anything from that deck. Let's head back to it now, shall we? What's coming to me is time. Time has felt strange to you. Okay, dreams are more vivid. Even emotions. Emotions are surfacing out of nowhere, okay? Okay, what have we got? High purpose. High purpose on the bottom of the deck. Communications, what did I say? Listen to the lyrics of songs, okay? Communication is coming in. It could be other things, okay? It's going to come in different forms, but the fact that we've got music out here, you know, listen to the, that's what was coming out, was listen to the music lyrics. So communication is coming in. There could be a need to just sit in contemplation, okay, and see what communications come through here. Aligning yourself with love and wisdom, love of self, love of divine, okay? Gain the wisdom that comes from that stillness. Far out, that's amazing. It's amazing. It blows me away every time. You know, when I get these feelings and the energy and little communications, that's what happens. Little communications come through, and then, you know, the spread sort of confirms it. And it's not something that I can make up because I'm shuffling it and they fly out in front of you. So it's not something that you can sort of just make up. It just blows me away every time. Anyway. Tell me what I need to hear, please. Tell us what the collective needs to hear and show us what the collective needs to see. Thank you. Alright, so I'm getting a sense here that, you know, you'll look to the right or you look to the left because you feel like there's a presence there, okay? Almost like someone's with you or you're being watched, but it's not like fear, it's like it's excitement for you, okay? So you're going to know if this reading is for you, okay, if you've had those little moments. Let me tell you that that's happening because the spiritual boundaries, the veil, that you put up for protection for some reason or another. I'm getting not necessarily fear, not being scared, but it was just like you weren't ready to acknowledge it. Maybe the protections were put in place because you weren't ready spiritually to receive those messages yet. But let me tell you, you're not imagining it, okay? Because those spiritual boundaries are softening. They're opening. All right, so on the bottom of the deck, we've got stop and take in the view. Oh my God, I can't even read that one on the bottom. Take stock of, oh my God, of the measures you've earned. Take stock of the measures you've earned, and eyes on the prize. Trust the guidance of your North Star, your purpose. Okay, Jesus, you can't. Thank you, Jesus. You know, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, for the insight. You can't make it up. Take stock. Trust the guidance of your North Star. Okay, trust your guidance. Align yourself with love and wisdom and trust the communications that come through. I'm telling you now, it's not something that sort of happens randomly, okay? Let's get numerology. It's not something that happens randomly, you know. It happens only when a soul is ready to receive, not just believe, but to receive. Okay. All right, let's find out who is trying to reach you. Music out again, guys. That is just confirmation right there. Okay, music again, that is confirmation. You need to be listening to songs, lyrics. I'm hearing a song in particular, You Are So Beautiful to Me. You know that song? You are so beautiful to me. Okay. Relationship change. That could be a relationship with yourself or a relationship with the divine. Okay. That song is coming through. So that could be significant for someone. Okay, that could be significant for someone. We've got happy ending here. Okay, so this is definitely going to lead you to a higher purpose here, to a fulfillment here for you, okay? An emotional fulfillment, a spiritual fulfillment, your higher purpose, to lead you to a higher timeline here. It's definitely going to have a happy ending. Three could be significant, 5 could be significant. There's a familiarity about the energy that you feel the most. Okay, that's what I'm getting. There's a familiarity about the energy that you feel the most. Like an ancestor. An ancestor that is passing on gifts to you, okay? Passing on, you know, that they carried that they once carried what you hold now, okay? If that makes sense to anybody, let me know. If you have any specific gifts like, you know, clairvoyance, clairaudience or whatever it is, okay, let me know, because this is something that they once carried, and now you are... My computer is freezing, don't do this now. And now you are ready to take that on, to step into that, into those gifts, okay? Really funny, but I'm getting like a spirit guide because you've leveled up. A spirit guide here because you've leveled up, which is really funny because the previous reading that we done was, I'm getting that a lot, where the readings that I do are sort of like a, I don't know, like a continuing story, which doesn't surprise me because we are all interlocked and interconnected, right? We are, whether we like it or not, it's like a spider web that sort of connects each and every person, even people that we don't know. So it doesn't surprise me at all, but there was a reading done today about leveling up, okay? So it could be a spirit guide, and this could be a reading for different people, you know, of the same soul tribe is my belief. But so it can have meaning for different people. So done a reading today on leveling up, so it could be what I just got was spirit guide leveling up, so it could be a spirit guide stepping forward here because you're leveling up, and it could simply be your higher self finally being able to communicate with you without that interference, without that veil in the way, okay? Because you are now ready to accept fully your spiritual self, or because you have come to the completion of the work that it takes for you to step into your higher self, step into your higher timeline here, okay? Wow. Music could have played a big role in that, you know, contemplating, like meditating with music. You could have been using frequency music for some of you, okay? These are just little things that sort of come through, I believe, little messages that come through in order to let you know whether this reading is for you or not, okay? So for some of you, you could be listening to frequency music. I just plain as day heard that "You Are So Beautiful to Me," that song, okay? I get a sense here that they definitely have been around you, okay, throughout the whole process, but this is something that you are just now feeling, okay? You're starting to now be able to feel them. Oops, sorry, that's my bottle of water. I'm just going to grab these cards. You're only able to start feeling them now because your frequency has changed, because your frequency, your spiritual growth has happened, okay, because of this leveling up that you've gone through, because you're in touch with your higher self. So on the bottom of the deck, we've got Lady Gaia, which doesn't surprise me because you've had Earth come out here as well, far out. Lady Gaia is definitely one of your spirit guides here, okay, if you can see. Earth came out, Lady Gaia. Your challenges are lessons. You are loved and welcome on Earth. Starseed energy. I swear we done a reading on starseed energy as well. Could be talking to a starseed here, okay. Comment down below and let me know if you feel, you know, that you are starseed energy. I'm hearing some of you say, like, why now? Okay, let me tell you why now, because what was coming with that is because silence would no longer protect you. Like I just said before, you weren't ready like the veil was in place because you weren't ready. There was a time when knowing too much would have overwhelmed you. Okay, you simply were not ready to take on the gifts that this ancestor wants to pass through to you. Okay, you hadn't leveled up to the point where your spirit guide could come through now and offer you the guidance that is needed, and so on and so on. Okay. What I'm hearing is there needed to be preparations. That's come to an end now. That's come to a completion. You've completed it. Okay. I believe that you feel the completion. You felt the completion. You just knew. Okay. We've got Archangel Christiel, connect with unicorns, receive the white ascension flame. Unicorns could be significant for you guys, okay? Receive the white ascension flame. What did I say? You've leveled up. You know? You're ready to take on your God-given gifts. And we have Archangel Durenka. Hone your psychic abilities. Hone your psychic abilities, see through the illusions. You're ready. You're ready. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self is saying, hello, you ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Ready or not, you're ready. Okay? That's what they're saying. You've stopped running from the truth. You've survived what was meant to break you. Okay? And those choices that you made to overcome those trials, tribulations, fear, you know, the choices that you made to overcome those and to sit and trust yourself and to get in touch with yourself sent, you know, a butterfly effect, a signal across realms, okay? And it let your spiritual team, you know, come on, let's go. They're ready. They're ready. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Show us what the collective needs to see. Thank you. All right, we've got the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Drum roll, please. All right, King of Swords and Seven of Cups. Yep. Trusting, connecting, sitting in the truth, connecting with your higher self, thinking outside of the box, you know, believing, contemplating and believing what's out there, not confining yourself to, you know, to the square, getting in touch with. It's funny just looking at this, it comes to me that, you know, hair is, I believe it's got something to do with, like, hair is like a conduit, you know, not a conduit, it's like a, no, it's like a feeler, it's like a feeler. I get like, I forget what it is. I want to look it up. I'll look it up and I'll put it into a post unless someone out there knows the thing, but with hair, okay? Because it's sort of like a an adjoiner, a connector to spiritual realms or something like that. I heard. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But anyway, that's the vibe that I'm getting off that, okay? Sitting in your truth, connecting with your higher self here, thinking of possibilities, like opening up your mind here. You're stopping to take in the view. You're stopping and taking time to take in the view here. You know, the view of other realms, almost. If you can see, oh wow, let's have a look at that. I hate when the cards get messy, but I've got to stop being so OCD. Look, very similar, you know. Okay, I'm going to leave them messy because you know what, sometimes things get messy and it's okay. Alright, show us, alright, show us that, coming in fast, coming in hot, okay, a lot of emotion. After a time of introspection, after a time of, you know, you're not grieving what you're leaving behind here, you're rushing, and you're very excited and you're very in, you know, standing in conviction here. My thing has frozen again. I don't know if you can see these cards. Come on. Okay, we're getting there. Standing in your conviction here, you know. Standing in your truth, rushing in, rush, coming in fast. The messages, the communication is coming in fast, okay? The communication that you're going to be receiving, and you're not looking at what you've left behind here. You're over that, and if you could see the enlightenment around his head, okay? You're not sitting in this sorrow anymore. Not looking at what you've lost. A sense of nostalgia, perhaps. And if that's the energy that you're currently sitting in, because that was on the bottom of the deck, the answers, the clarity, you know, the truth that you're seeking, the messages that you're waiting for, okay, they're coming in, and they're coming in fast, and they're coming in strong, and they're coming in full force. Let's get one of these. It's almost like what this gives me is like, you know, yeah, okay, you're sitting there in with your head down and like it's all solemn, what do you call it? It's all sullen and all that sort of thing, or whatever it is. Sad, let's just say sad. We don't have to be all technical, right? But it's almost like you're remembering that this is the part of the journey here where you're remembering who you are. You're understanding that you've got to leave certain things behind here in order to step into your role as a bridge between the worlds. You know? It's realization here with the light around his head. Yeah, it's nostalgic, it's sad. You've got to leave things and people and situations and moments behind, you know. You're never going to have those things again because you're becoming a different person here. But you're trusting what you sense, even when logic is, you know, seems to be failing, but it's not. It's not. Because what comes from there is the messages and the clarity that you're seeking, the truth. Truth, most of all. You might hear this very message, or one of the messages that come through here, or messages that you're about to receive, repeating through symbols, names, songs. What did I say? That's what's coming to me the most, is like the songs, okay? Or sudden emotional waves, you know. Pay attention to what keeps returning. Okay, what is the repetition? What repetition is coming? Because believe it or not, repetition is language. The repetition is like signs and synchronicities of what you need to see and what you need to understand. Okay, so repetition is language beyond the veil. You know, that veil is thinning now, so these things are going to come smacking you in the face. Okay, so take note of that. Take note of what repetition is coming. All the fives, all the blah blah blahs. Okay. No's come out here in reverse. So it's either a no for someone, okay, or it's a yes in coming out in reverse. I don't usually read reversals. No. Let's do this. On the bottom of the deck was up, it's up to you. But we're going to find out about that no. Show us the no, please, Spirit. Thank you. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands under that. So 9, 9. Coming to an end. I just heard it's not coming to an end, it's coming full circle. So completion, okay, completion. If there's a specific answer that you've been asking, there's your answer, okay? In the end, it's up to you. We've got snakes. Queen of Wands stands on her own. Snakes, okay, there's a snake. There's a snake. Let's have a look. Show us the snake. Is there a snake that can't come with you? Is there someone that you're trying to bring along with you, okay, that no longer fits in with your energy, with who you are and who you are becoming? Show us the snake. Thank you. Five of Ariel. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Five of Pentacles. I'm hearing, why am I being left behind? Okay, Five of Pentacles. Why have I been forsaken is another question that's coming through. I'm hearing that song. Have you forsaken me? I don't even know what song that is. I don't know. That's a pretty specific friggin' thing, isn't it? Be careful of the snake in your midst, okay? It's evident here with the Five of Pentacles coming out here. There could be someone who's surrounding you right now, okay? That no could go along with that. There could be a question, okay? Like I said, this is going to resonate differently with different people. That sort of stumped me and it annoys me. It really, really annoys me. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Two of Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over-analysing a problem. Find a compromise. That could be what it is, okay? That could be what it is. Let me sit with that for a second. I'm also getting what happens if you answer? What happens if I answer the call? There's a fear. There's a fear here. There's a fear. Okay, I'm getting it. There's a fear here, okay? There's a fear, there's a fear, there's a fear. There's a fear that if you answer this call and you throw yourself into the depths here, you know, that you're not going to be able to handle it. Answering the call doesn't mean seeing spirits or becoming something that you're not. Okay, that's what's coming through right now. It's just about trusting your intuition without needing permission from anybody else. Okay, letting guidance replace fear. Accepting that you're more protected than you believe. Okay, but show me the Two of Michael. Show me the no. Show me the no. Show me the Two of Michael, the Five of Ariel, the no. Show me the Snake. I'm getting a sense here the Snake is stopping you from reaching your fullest completion. Nostalgia, yeah. You're struggling walking away. Can you stay, you know, can you have both? Can you have both? No. Okay, that's what I'm getting. In order to move forward, you need to release the past. Okay, in order to move forward, on the bottom of the deck here with the Chariot, you need to release the past. You need to release who you were. You need to release you know, past habits. Okay, the Snakes, you need to release it. It's not a person, it's you stopping yourself questioning. Okay, questioning here. Thank you, because that would have just driven me completely nuts. All right, we're going to get angel numbers here. Where are they? I just saw them. Thank you. Thank you. All right, on the bottom of the deck, 25. Underneath that, 777. I am in the flow. That is exactly where you need to be. You need to be trusting the process. You need to be going with the flow. Okay, not getting stuck on, you know, on the past here. Okay. Once you acknowledge the presence, the veil won't close again. It will stabilize. Okay, you will become stabilized in this new timeline of yours. Okay, you'll walk in and out between the worlds without losing yourself in either. Okay, there is going to come stability. It's a bit of an adjustment now. It's a bit of an adjustment, but you really do need to look at this. You are powerful. Utilize the power. Step into the power. You can't be moving forward and stepping into the power while you're holding on to the past here. Okay, you're snaking yourself out of what is meant for you. Okay, can you have both? No, you can't. All right, we've got 18. I'm kind-hearted. You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Higher purpose stepping up here, guys. Okay, higher purpose. Okay, can you have both? No. You can either move into your higher timeline here, or you can stay in your past. Okay. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all, including yourself. Be kind-hearted to yourself. You know what's, you know, with this little scenario here, okay, that we just got stuck on, well, I got stuck on because I'm OCD, the veil is thinning because you are no longer meant to live unaware. What's reaching you has always been yours, and now you're finally ready to reach back, or you're coming to that point, you're coming to that completion. Okay, but you're not going to get to that completion if you don't release the past energy. And along with that past energy is people, situations, habits, ways of thinking. Okay, there are numerous things that you have to release in order to get into this higher timeline. Number 25, you have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and unconscious levels. Here we go. You know, this is you. The bridge between heaven and earth. The veil is now lifting because you are the bridge. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. Do you want to get stuck here? Do you want to get stuck here? Or do you want to move here? And move here? And here? In the end, it's up to you. Alright, we have 333, talking about repeating numbers. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. This is how powerful you are. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. 111, last card before we pull some affirmations. Oh my God, take that as confirmation. 111, I am creative. Angels are ready to... Wow. What are we talking about? Ancestors stepping up, spirit guides stepping up, your higher self stepping up. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe and God a life you love. I am creative. Stepping into your high purpose, creating a life that you love here. Which one do you want, you know? Release the old version of you and take the messages that are coming to you. Okay, let's get, oops, we're going to take that one, but let's get some affirmations. Thank you. All right, that's it. The first one that came out, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. Where's that card? Release the snake. Release the snake that is surrounding you. They can't come with you. Okay. Oops, I've frozen again. I hope you can still hear me. I let go of control and surrender my expectations of love to beautiful synchronicity. We seem to get the same cards. It's almost like it's meant to be, you know. Last one here, guys, because we are freezing. I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. And there it is. This is what it's all about. This is what it led to. Okay. Amazing. You are a powerful, powerful being. Don't rob yourself of your destiny. Okay? Don't rob yourself of your destiny. If you resonated with this reading today, guys, please press like. It also helps my channel. If you vibe with my vibe and my energy, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to stay up to date with my content, please hit that notification bell and give the video a share for someone else in your soul tribe who might need to hear this message also. It's been an absolute pleasure reading for you. You are just beyond words powerful. So proud of you, so happy and privileged and honored to be able to do this reading for you. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Stay powerful, shine your light bright, okay? Thank you, guys.